But if you can put measures and numbers and metrics that you are comfortable and confident about, that goes a huge way to making them feel certain that it's worth engaging and taking a risk with you. Okay, so there's a lot there to take out. So look for some certainty. Think about the results, not the journey. If you can make it risk adverse, which could even be, the taster session. Taster sessions are always good. 30-minute, just an exploration with someone where there's no cost. They've got an experience with you. That's a good way to start to build what we're going to be talking about next month, actually, which is your value ladder, the profit-making machine of your business, and find ways to measure the results that you get. Statistics really talk, but make sure your statistics are accurate. We see people making up all sorts of stuff. The country's #1 this, the UK's whatever, the world's premier, those sort of things. I think people, they smell a rat with those sort of things because they're not true anyway. So that's what I would do. I know you're not missing the obvious, because I don't think there is an obvious. You have to really find out what works for your clients.
You do. I agree. You've got to figure out what it is that they need, they want, and can you deliver it? I mean, when I first began, I used to give a free 30-minute initial consultancy. They used to travel to see me. Now you could do it on Zoom quite easily. And that was really so that they could get to meet me, and it gave me a really good idea as to what I was going to do. Could I really help this person? Could I actually give them what they wanted? Because if I don't think I can deliver, I don't want to take on the client.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I would refer the client to somebody else. Or if it's something that I don't really want to do. I'm getting old now. I pick and choose. If it's something I don't want to do, then I'm lucky enough that I've got a whole list of people that I know are really good at what they do, and I can refer them.
Yeah. And again, this depends on what sort of industry you're in. I do an exploratory session, but there's pre-vetting that goes on before.
Yeah.
Have to be of a certain size company. They've got to be the business owner. There's a lot of hoops people have to jump through before we have that exploratory conversation. And during that exploratory conversation, I want to find out where the opportunities are, so I can get them to see and paint a picture in their mind of where they are now to where it can be. But I have to know if those opportunities are there. Is the business able to make these leaps that they have to make, because I want to make sure they get a return on their investment, a certain return on investment, at least 5 times return on what they're invested. But during that initial conversation, I'll be exploring and at the same time painting a picture in their mind of the gap between where they are now, where it's going to be. And by the way, if there is no gap, we're not going to work together, because I'm not going to just work with them if we're not going to be making a difference.